Hi guys, how are you? Me again. Me duele la vela again aquí. Otra vez. How you doing guys? I hope you're feeling good today. Great. So today we're gonna talk about some little stuff like certified nursing CNA. We're gonna keep saying and talking about the CNA. The CNA task, we have a lot of tasks to do. So I'm gonna mention a couple ones of them. I'm gonna start to introduce with a certified CNA assistant task or main role. Role is provide basic care to residents, clients, or patients, as well as assisting them in daily activities they might have trouble with on their own. In some facilities, a CNA will administer medications, but this usually depends on the CNA level of training and experience as well as state regulations. I'm gonna mention a couple tasks that the CNA does daily basic. It's like a bath and dress, serve milk and help eating, take vital signs, turn or reposition patients every 2 hours. If this is the care, we have to reposition everybody every 2 hours if they are on bed. Collect information about conditions and treatment plans for caregiving nurses and doctors. Leave patient into beds, wheelchair. Answer call bells. Examine residents for bruises, blood in urine, or other injuries and wounds. Clean and sanitize patients' areas. Change bed sheets and restock rooms with necessary supplies. Also, I would like to talk about other stuff. Also, we have to brush their teeth, brush the dentures, and some of them cannot put the dentures in, so you have to help them put the dentures in too. But you have to remember, every shift have their own task, different task. Like in the morning, you get in there, you do AM care, you're gonna brush their teeth, you're gonna brush the dentures, and you're gonna give it to them if they cannot put it on. Some of them can brush their teeth and do their own care. You only have to help them just a little tiny bit. Answer the call bells. The most important things, you have to answer the call bell. Why? As soon as you see the call bell, the calling is something that they need. You don't know what they need, so you have to get there as soon as you can. We had a frame time, like you have to get there like in a couple minutes. So if you're doing something, like if you're doing some care and the patient, you have like doing the care and everything, if you hear the light, so you put a towel or put a sheet on that person or put a blanket on the top of that person or the resident, and then you go answer the light and then see what the other person or client or resident or patients need. It's very important because you don't know if that person is falling down the chair, is falling down the bed. They need immediate help. So you don't know anything like that. So you have to go over there right away. Also, if the resident patients or clients have pull tabs, sometimes you get to do a lot of stuff and then you don't have the time sometimes to go quick and fast. But this is quick. In 1 second, the residents can fall down and have a fall, and then it's really dangerous for them. That so we have to keep everything on it. So if you hear a pull tab, you have to run to get that pull tab, and then see what's going on. If she's gonna stand up from the chair, or she moving too much on the chair that she's gonna fall, or sometimes people laying down the chair to look for something, and then they don't have anything there, or to look for something to pick it up. So we have to be there quick, and then we don't gonna have any fall. Because it is not nice when you have your family, or your mom, or your dad, or your grandmother, or your great grandmother, you have it in one of those homes, and then they call you and they say, oh, your mom fall. You don't want to like that. So that's why we are in top of everything, and that way you don't gonna hear that from us or from any facility. That's why we try to do everything that we're supposed to do, and sometimes we go above and beyond that, because we know how difficult it is for them to take care of themselves. Also, sometimes they need some different special needs. Like sometimes they like when you go in the room, do their care, and they like when you go over there and do their hair. They love when you do their hair and talk to them for a little bit, and they enjoy that. And they always ask you questions about how you're feeling, how you sleep today, and things like that. And you respond to them in a proper manners, and nice and kind. They very nice. They trust you. They start trusting you, and then every time you go in the morning, they ask for you sometimes, because they don't see you, because they get to know you, and then they love when one person take care of that person. Also, ¿cómo estás? I encourage people to do CNA. CNA is good. Some people said, oh, this is a lot of work. It's not a lot of work. It's every company have their rules, but all the companies for the facility managed living facility, all of them have different setting. Like a skilled nursing have different setting than living facility. So all of them have different setting. So we have to understand each one of them for you to work in it. So they have like a skilled nursing, you have to do more Hoyer and sit to stand, but their work is not hard. You have to use, your proper rules. That's why they teach you how to do the care, how to do stuff with them, how to use the machines. They teach you how to use the machine the proper way, that you have to use it safe for you, safe for the resident, safe for the patients. So it's really, really, really good. And you don't want to have any inconvenience. If you have the heart to do it, because it's good to be in a medical field. And if you want to go above and beyond, if you want to go for nursing, so you go ahead and then do nursing too, because nursing is good. But otherwise, everything is it's nice to work in those facilities. And also, I would like to tell you something else different than the task that you have to do every day, or like I mentioned you before. In the morning, we do that care. You pass breakfast and lunch, and you help them with everything. In the afternoon, you only had to do 3 to 11 shift, only had to do like the same thing. Dinner time, help everybody in dinner time, then put everybody on bed. And also they had showers. We had showers in the morning, showers in the afternoon, but we don't have showers during the night shift 11 to 7. But they also have to put people for breakfast, like when they have breakfast club that they need more help, so that they help them more. So then when they need more help, they put it in that room, and then a couple people go over there and help them feed them. Also, that's the main thing. And also in the afternoon they do different stuff, like they they do like walk them too. They walk them too. In the morning we have to walk them too. We walk them in the morning and afternoon. But sometimes they get tired and then they don't want to walk, so they walk in the room and back and forth when they use the bathroom and things like that. So it's kind of like they walk walking too. Also, we had to work in the team. So we have a good teamwork in the morning, good teamwork in the afternoon, good teamwork at night. So everybody work together. Like the nurses all the time, when she needs anything, so she call you and she says, I need this from this resident. We accomplish the task with her, and then we do everything what we can do to make the job efficient and easy and good to go. Also, I would like to tell you that when you want to be a CNA, it's like anything. You can go to college, and like I told you before, you have to go to college to check, because it's non-credit. They give you different time. Like for example, it's just take different months, maybe take 3 months or 4 months. Over here in PA, take 3 or 4 months, and then you are good to go. But you have to take a test, a state test. That must take a test, and then when you complete your test and you pass your test, then you're gonna be registered with the state. And also, to keep and maintain your registry certified, you need 12 hours credit every year. So you have to accomplish the 12 credits every year. So when you work in the when you work in the nursing home or nursing facility or living facility that you have your CNA license, you need the 12 credits. So they always give you classes to get you 12 credits. They leave you different classes. They leave you safety, the fire safety. They give you a composite clinic. They give you a couple stuff, and then you complete your 12 hours. They give you a lot of education. Dimension class they give you for 8 hours, and different places that have different stuff, different education for everybody. So this is really good. You had to go to the state. In everywhere you go, you are, like if you are in New York, Washington State, Washington DC, anywhere around United States, you go to your county and your state and you ask where you have to go. Or you can research. You go Google and you go any university, any college, any college that you want, and then you go over there and then you try to investigate that. If no, I can try to investigate and tell you later on. Also, if you are a CNA and you get to the company and you say that you would like to be part of the company and stay there more time and you would like to be a CNA certified. So they can help you go through the class, and then they pay you the class, and then you get your certification in CNA certified. So which is nice. They have a couple programs in different facility to help people to become a CNA. A CNA is really, really nice. Really important that when you are a CNA, don't work. I know everybody work for the money, but you have to work with your heart. I know everybody needs the money, but the money come. But then when you working, you have to do it with your heart. Everything kind, polite, respectful, faithful to your job, um, professionalism, everything, teamwork, everything that you accomplish. Be kind with others. The more important thing, respect each other. Try to do everything together. Like it's really important when you do everything together with other, like a partner. You have a partner, you good. If you have different places don't have a radio, but most of the places have a radio. If you need anything, you call on the radio. Sometimes everybody cannot have the radio because one radio is like they fixing the radio or something. So you talk with your coworker and you say, I don't have a radio. I'm gonna be in this room. If you need help, you call me. You come to this room, or such and such things we do together. So that's what we try to do. But we are very good doing that. So everybody willing to help every time. Doesn't matter if you get a little busy, because it's a little hectic. In the morning, it's get really, really busy because you have to do the weights, you have to do vital signs, you have to do a lot of stuff. You have to do a couple of stuff that you have to do. Pass in water, do the vital signs, do a lot of stuff that you have to do. But you accomplished everything. Also, you have to put everything in the proper way. Like sometimes they like eating. They want to keep a little bit of stuff on the side, on the table. So you have to keep checking them. If they have 3 days, you have to throw it in the garbage. Sometimes they don't want. Sometimes they hide food, and everywhere they find any places that they find, they want to put it like save it for later or something. We always have to check into it because we don't want them to eat something that is spoiled. We want them to eat everything fresh and nice and keep them safe in everything. Also, CNA is a good things to do. It's really, really, really nice. So I encourage everybody to do a CNA. You start with a CNA, and then if you would like to become LPN, RN, you do it. It is really, really, really good. I enjoy doing my job every day. I always happy, always talk to my residents, what they need, what they have. Oh, I don't have this. Can you please look for that for me? Napkins, tissues, you mentioned, and I go for it. And really, 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 really important is to be safe. You have to be safe and do everything safe to make them feel safe, and they will trust you. Every day when you go to the job, when you are new in a job, sometimes you say, oh my God, I'm new. They don't like me. They do this, they do that. No, they like you. The problem is they had to trust you. every time you go and they see you, they see the way you treat them, the way you do your job, then they start trusting you. When they trust you, when you get that trust, you find everything's gonna be fine. Because sometimes you have to understand, when people new coming to the job, uh, they like a kind of they get lost. Why they change my person? Why they change to another person? Why you don't have to come? Why you not coming? They asking a lot of questions, and I said we have to give opportunity to the new people to learn the facility, to see what they need to do. So that's why we teach them, and then how to be confident with themselves, and then we help them through their task, and then they also get confident and trust the company where they're working at. um, we make them feel like they're at home. You need anything, if you need any help with anybody, you can call me and I can help you, and I can tell you how that person is, how they like everything. Because some people like one way for them to watch them, or the way they want to do their stuff. So we had to keep that pattern that the resident needs and wants, the way they want to do it. Because sometimes we come in and then we say, okay, let's go to the bathroom, let's do a care, and then you do fast, and then they say, wait. That's not the way I want to do it. I want to do it this way, that way. So that's why we had to talk to them and ask them the way they would like us to do it for them. We are in their service. They are our boss. I think for me, all the time when I get to the room, good morning, how are you? How you doing today? How you feeling? How was your night? And they start playing me everything, explain me all the stuff that they, and then I say, now. And then sometimes I say, all the time, most of the time I say that. I say, you my boss. What you would like me to do for you right now? So they feel like, a little bit confident and everything, with a lot of respect. And then every time you go to your room too, if you say Mr. Perez or Miss Perez, they love that too. They love that when you treat them with respect. Every time you see somebody, and then they love that too. Then that way you find respect back to you. I have a couple people over there when I go to my job, and I always says, hey, mister. And then they always say, hi, how you doing? They feel so happy. How you doing today? So they feel really happy, with a lot of respect and a lot of love that we give them to their family, and give it to them too, with the resident and their family. They also love to talk to you. Also, one thing, this is really, really, really important. Sometimes when the family is coming, the family, because we are always there for the resident, they feel a little confident with us to talk to us and to ask a couple questions. Sometimes you know the answer, but allowed to respond the answer. You have to send it to the proper person. Like, if everything medical stuff like that, you have to send it to the nurse. They have to talk to the nurse. We only have to say, oh, I don't know the answer. I would like you to, I'm gonna send you the person who gonna answer that questions for you. And then I go the nurse, and I talk to the nurse, and the nurse talk to them. Sometimes it's something different, so we have to tell the supervisor that they need to talk to them and things like that. Very important, because It is a lot of rules that they have, and the state have a lot of rules, so you cannot talk about a lot of stuff. You have to uh, keep the command. CNA always there to check everything, any skin problem, any stuff that they have. So you tell the nurse, excuse me, you tell the nurse. It's like we are there. The first person who there is the CNA. You check them. You check the skin every morning. You see them every morning. So that's why you have to keep yourself like very alert for everything, because when you get older, the skin get very thin, and then everything, if you bump something, a bruise coming, something all the time. So it's really important that you check everything. Is the swelling, is the skin, bump the skin or something, anything, because anything we have to report everything. We have to keep everything reporting, everything chart, everything with paperwork. It's not so easy. It's not easy because you are in charge of that person. Not only the CNA, nurses, and doctors and supervisors, the company that we work for. They are responsible for every person that they come to the company. For that reason, we had to be helping them and do the best we can for them and for everybody, because this is a teamwork. This is not only for one person. This is a teamwork. That's mean teamwork. We do teamwork. We go up, and we safe, and then we do a lot of good job. Like I'm gonna mention today about a little bit about we have the top workplaces in PA. The morning call do this every year, so they pick a couple companies that they do a great job. This year they almost every year they pick my company, so I was happy to go there today. We went there today, and I feel so grateful to be in my company to work with it. It's an honor for me to go there and to share with all the people that was there, all different companies, and all of them are doing a great job. Not only nursing, was different kind of job, like online. There was different kind of them, different kind of company and stuff like that. So it's really nice when we be recognized in the community, because we work for the community. So I feel really nice. It was my honor, my pleasure to go there today and be with my company to receive the top workplaces in Pennsylvania. We have like 45 companies. They took 45 companies today, so which is really nice. You push yourself to do best and more. That's why I recommend. This is my inspiration for you to be a CNA. I'm gonna keep doing my tutorial about the CNA. And if you need any questions or anything that I can answer for you, or any if I can inspire you more to do it, I enjoy doing it. So I would love you to try. If you cannot, you try it And then if you don't like it, that's fine. If you like it, okay. But I'm gonna tell you this, you have to be kind. It's got to be from your heart. That's the only thing I can say. If you don't have a heart, you don't want to do a good job, because you have to do everything. You know, you have to be there for them. You have to love them. When you get to know them, you love them. It's like you feel like they are your family, and you live for them. It's like I don't get tired. I go to my job, I work, and the time pass like this so quick, because I love what I'm doing. It's not only the money. It just, I love what I'm doing. I love to take care of people. I love to care about them. I love to give it love. I love to give it advice. I love to sit down with them and the family and talk to them. I love what I do. What can I tell you? So I encourage you to do it. Just do it, and that's it. Bye. I love you guys. Don't forget, thumbs up, share, like it, and subscribe to my channel for more inspiration tutorial. I see you soon, guys. Bye. Thank you for watching.